Hi Leos and cross watchers, welcome back to my channel where I am your girl, the Hyphy Healer, your favorite vibe dealer. Hey, all right, let's get into the tarot reading, Leos, because I know that's why you're here. Again, if you've never ever seen me before, I am your girl, the Hyphy Healer, your favorite vibe dealer. If you're back for the bullshit and shenanigans, I'm so glad you're back, Leos. Hey, fire sign, gang. Okay, this is a co-creating space. This is a me and you thing. You're going to use your discernment. I'm going to use my black girl magic. And baby, together, we are going to co-create a beautiful future timeline for you. Okay? Ashe, amen, and so it is. All right, Leos. Okay, Leos, the big ones, not the little ones. All right, Leos, I'm not the one to say you hard-headed, okay? I just want you to know that I am not the one. Okay, that's saying it. I'm just the messenger. So, with that being said, this reading is for a Leo who has a spark, who has a new idea, something they're contemplating. It could have been an epiphany. Spirit could have just gave you like a download and you was like, oh yeah, I could be doing that, or that's a possibility, right? But you're gonna have to tell me which one it is, what it is. Either you don't really like the idea, you're not in love with the idea yet, and you feel like you won't be satisfied, or you're unsatisfied with the actual idea. But in any case, I feel like there's gonna have to be some transformation on the inner work. Okay, there's gonna have to be some ego deaths. There's gonna have to be some lack mentality that has to go. So that way you can walk through the door of happiness. I feel like spirit is, again, you're in a part of transition. You're in a stage of life where you're transitioning from the old to the new. And so when you do that, you have to walk through the door of healing. You have to be okay with sitting in the shadow side, sitting in the things that no longer serve you, and then coming out going, okay, what will then serve me? If that's not working, if it didn't work in the past, what's going to work for me in the future? Okay. And I feel like that's where you're at. If, you'll know this. Is this new idea like around religion, around church, around a school or something, right? Going back to school. Again, this is not something that you would be eager to do, something you may not find fulfilling currently right now as you're thinking about it, as you're planning on it, as you're getting the inspiration or the call to go to. But I feel like what you're going to have to do is really tap into your inner child, like what your inner child will want to do, your heart center, so then that way you can move forward in transforming the old energy. Like I said, there's going to be some renewal because you are either overthinking it because you are ungrateful. It's literally like spirit is giving you something and you're like, do I really want? Well, I guess. Well, it's all right. I mean, it's not like, the iPhone 15, but it's the iPhone 14. It's kind of like that, right? You got that situation going on. But again, I feel like there's going to be some ego death that's going to have to take place. I feel like there's going to be some energetic movement, right? Once you release the old energy, the new energy will come in and will give you inspiration to move forward on this idea, because it does look like at some point you do move forward. Now, don't kill the messenger. Don't do that. But if you are listening to this reading and this resonates with you, yeah, I feel like you move forward on working on this idea. Okay? Working on it with a friend, a sister, a twin, a partner of some sort. Only you will know what this is, right? Where, like I said, whether it be you going back to school or whether you're creating a business, a spiritual business, you will know what that is for you. Maybe it's for you being an entrepreneur, self-respect. You will know what that is for you. I feel like, again, you're going to have to really heal some childhood wounds to be able to get over the ego part of this and really see this as a blessing that Spirit's intending this to be for you. A favorable outcome, yes. So I feel like Spirit really runs right for you to right now is respect yourself, respect where you're at, and move forward accordingly. There will be a favorable outcome. And this is in the highest good for you. Well, depending on what you choose, and it doesn't really even matter, because whether you decide to move forward on this idea or not, a favorable outcome, the highest outcome for you, is still in play. And I feel like Spirit is just like, really take care of yourself at this time. You're really going to have to dig deep down inside and figure out what it is you want. Again, you may have to go to a space of like, what did I want to do when I was a child, and then move forward from that. I feel like there's going to be some balancing, either masculine and feminine energy that's being balanced, or you balancing out spiritual and 3D work, right? So if this is a spiritual endeavor for you, you just, learning how to become balanced and sit down and do the work. Yeah, you're definitely going to have to get out of your comfort zone. Yes, you're definitely going to have to get, I love when Spirit does that. You're definitely going to have to get out of your comfort zone to be able to achieve this. You're definitely going to have to look back, and I've said that 3 times already, look back at your inner child and kind of tap in with he or she, right? So then that way, you know how to move forward. Again, I feel like you are releasing things that no longer serve you. You may have allergies. That's another tidbit, like a way of you knowing like this is for you. But you're definitely getting rid of toxins that no longer serve you, mindsets that no longer serve you, people that are no longer serve you. And Spirit really wants you to know that laughter is going to be the best medicine for this. I know you may not be able to laugh at it now, but you're going to have to look at the human nature of it all and really tap into see this from a different perspective, and it's going to help you walk into the door of healing, right? By raising your vibration, by looking at this, learning the lessons, laughing at this, and moving forward. That's what's going to be able to help you to move into the door of healing. And again, if you are thinking about doing some type of spiritual work, this is just another confirmation that this message is for you. Okay. Oh yeah, some forgiveness needs to happen, but I feel like you're gonna have to start with yourself. Yes, okay. So I've been saying this whole time. Okay, I ain't said this was a love connection. I ain't said none of that. All I've been saying is you have to let go of the old. You have to get rid of. You're gonna have to transmute some energy that no longer serves you, some lack mentality that no longer serves you, some thinking, some people, some places, some things, some toxins that no longer serve you. And this is a business venture for you. So I want to know whoever this is, and I'm going to show you these cards because I like when Spirit just comes through and confirms for your girl, like, bitch, she got the juice. Okay. So this is Spirit's way of saying, yes, everything that I was saying, just double down on that. This is a business venture for you. You're going to have to say goodbye to old people, places, or things, whether that be people in business, love relationships. Again, you're in a space of transmuting old energy and then creating new energy. Again, you may not be happy with this idea. This may be something that you're not necessarily in love with now, something you could even be afraid of, and you may not feel like it may be fulfilling for you, but I feel like that's not true. I feel like you are going to, again, walk through the door of healing. This could be a spiritual type business venture. But again, you're going to have to really dig deep down inside and be honest with yourself and first forgive yourself, right? For even getting into a situation that, that you may not feel is appropriate for you, either then or now. So that way you're able to move forward, right? And forgiveness is part of forgiving yourself is the most important thing. So Spirit is saying it doesn't have to be hard. Call on the universe and the stars and the angels and all other powers. Find a solution, okay? Would you take the next step if it was easy? Be not mistaken, you will have to take bigger risks than you will ever have to take. So again, you are breaking some generational trauma. You're breaking some emotional triggers and traumas, some childhood wounds. You're healing all of these things so that way you're able to move forward on this business adventure. Again, I'm heavy feeling like it's some type of healing, spiritual type of work that you're going to have to do. But just like real doctors, right? We have to do the healing work on ourselves before we start doing it on anybody else. So get to work.